Hi everybody, Zex Reacts, and we are back again to check out episode reactions of the Apothecary Diaries. Today we're checking out the beginning of Season 2, and I can't wait to dive in and see what happens next with our characters and our story. This show was recommended to me, and I very quickly fell in love with the show. I found it so intriguing the way that they solve these mysteries. If you didn't know, guys, the quick rundown is that this character, Maomao, is our main character. She is an apothecary. She knows all about herbs, medicines, poisons, and everything else like that. She uses her skills to aid the palace and the people in the palace to help them solve crimes, and it's done so well. You find yourself really involved with how she solves these crimes, what clues to look for, and you kind of watching right along with her as these mysteries get revealed, and it's super fun to kind of say, hey, can you solve the mystery before Maomao, or does she explain it to you? I have a pretty low track record of solving mysteries before she does, but it's really fun to see what she does and what she thinks about to make this all happen. We have a few story elements carrying over into this new season. The first one I have to mention is Maomao's father. We learned all about her family throughout Season 1, and her father is this character who I was really not sure how to read, and he was very shady to me the whole time until the finale and the ending episodes. Like, you really got to learn all about what kind of person he really was, and he wasn't so bad. So I feel like he's going to come back into the story at some point. He left with Maomao's mother, and she was very sick. She's expected to die, so I do feel like he's going to be gone and absent for a little while, but then maybe come back into the show at some point and say, okay, hey, yes, she passed away. We lived her remaining days together happy, and now I'm back. I want a relationship with you, Maomao. So I can see that happening at some point. We're going to find out together down the line whether that happens or not. The other story element is Jinshi, and Jinshi is like this VIP guy running things in the palace, working directly under the emperor, helping keep the concubines that the emperor has in line, and he ended up lying to everybody. He revealed to the audience that he is not actually a eunuch the way he pretends to be, and he's much younger than he portrays as well. He's only 2 years older than Maomao, so I'm kind of expecting some point this season to have all of that get revealed to Maomao, or have her discover it and maybe decide whether to reveal it to him that she knows, or something like that I could see happening. But I'm very excited, guys, to dive in, to get started, to return to these characters and this setting. I'm super pumped, so hopefully you are as well. Please like this video if you haven't yet. Please subscribe if you haven't yet for more reactions coming soon. And we also have a Patreon where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so. On Patreon, if you view this episode reaction for just $1 a month, it's unedited and unfiltered. It means a lot if you consider, so please do if you can. And here we go with episode 1 of Season 2 of the Apothecary Diaries. Let's go. All right, this is our opening 3 of the show. I've not seen or heard this, so I'm very pumped and excited for that. It's already catchy. Lots happening here. Lots of visual, and I feel like these openings are very famous for like their symbolism and all that kind of stuff. Like you could argue that, like, oh, this is somebody poisoning things, or, you know, she does do taste testing if you didn't know. But Maomao with like seeing herself and being afraid of herself, like maybe like she's in some new setting again. I don't know. These are all our returning characters. Oh, we have a cat. Oh, poison flowers, maybe? Jinshi hiding who he really is. You can maybe argue that. Catchy song, man. Oh, is that young Jinshi, like a flashback? Oh, wait, no. Maybe it's some new character or some kid, like a brother or something. I don't know. There's our concubines. Oh, we have a new one. Maybe there's a 5th one coming in. Okay. Yeah, throughout Season 1, guys, we learned all about these concubines. Maomao kind of interacted with all of them throughout the season and built a relationship with most of them. This new one, Lulan, is the only one that doesn't seem to be friendly still towards Maomao. She's a little bit kind of put off. She has this father who I feel like that's another story element that's going to come into play. Like, I think this father wants to be in a higher position than he is, or wants some kind of power, or something like that's happening, where he's using his daughter to kind of get himself into this higher status, and she's kind of allowing it to all happen. So I don't know. We're going to find out together, guys, how this all goes. Here is Maomao's family. Episode 25.
This is what we call good business, so just go deliver it like you've been instructed.
Understood. After the garden party, Master Shisho asked for more ladies-in-waiting for her.
Still though, this is a bit much.
I know. It's not a particularly good look for the other mistresses. Concubine Lolan, greetings.
It would seem you're looking for something.
Pardon me.
All right, so Lolan has a lot of extra ladies in waiting. Too many, it seems. And this one was teased at the end that she's pregnant again. So we're going to find out more about this.
Spring has arrived.
What are you up to now?
I'm making scented oils. While cleaning up the clinic, I found a distillation apparatus. I'm using leftover blooms from the blue roses we grew the other day.
I take it
All right,
that's
so
why
based
you're
off that
working here
comment,
and
it
not
seems
the
like
Jade
only a few
Pavilion?
days have
Well,
passed
yes,
since
there
the
is
end of
that.
season 1.
And some scented oils have been known to cause miscarriages.
And this?
I'm distilling alcohol. By repeating the process enough times, I can make sure it's rather strong.
Okay, they're going to like that.
It's poison!
Disinfectant. I want the Jade Pavilion to be as clean as possible since we have a small princess living there.
You're able to do that?
Just take a cloth and let it soak in. Then you can wipe surfaces clean, among other things.
There you go.
You're very
She's invented the
knowledgeable.
Clorox
I
wipe.
had heard that's what they do in the West.
We have brought your package.
You know what? Why don't I put on
What
some
she
tea while
ordered,
you two
she's
have
trying
a
to hide it.
seat?
Let's see what's inside.
It's the package from my family back home and contains nothing of consequence!
Oh? All the way back home?
Alright, alternate plan. I was trying to spare you, but my undergarments are inside.
I think she's
Precisely
lying.
What are these undergarments composed of? That requires 2 men to carry them.
Now they're caught in the lie.
The rear palace has a problem. The women here are expected to be excessively innocent in matters of sex. A majority of the ladies in waiting here are virgins. So if the Emperor finds one to his liking, what will happen to her when she fails to perform for him due to her ignorance? They should be educated beforehand. Books like the ones from, well, you know.
Oh, okay. It's like
All that
dirty
effort to keep
books
them out of Lady
teaching you
Gyokuyou's sight only
how to
still
do
get
things
caught.
and what it all means.
I used to
The
order
birds
them
and
for
the
the
bees.
Emperor, who's a big fan.
The paper is high quality.
50 Shades of Maomao.
Seriously? In here I was thinking maybe he was a secret pervert. These books are sometimes given to new brides as wedding presents.
If you find it to your liking, perhaps you should keep one.
No, I don't think that would be very appropriate.
He likes it, but he can't say he
I
likes it.
suppose I can let you off with a warning this time.
You mean it?
Tell me which shop you purchased these from.
It's not like that. I want to learn more about their printing techniques.
No.
I want the
sure
sequel
that's the
book.
reason. I'll write it down.
Perhaps some of these more explicit ones need to be censored first.
Oh, they're going to take out all the good stuff,
And
I'm
after
sure.
I asked Granny to do all that work picking out the best ones. If books became popular in the rear palace, more women will want to become literate. Especially if everyone's talking about the novel. Back when I was
I
acting
love
as
this
Master
idea,
Jinxi's
but
servant,
I'm a little
he brought
worried
up the
that
subject.
this is going to, like,
Apothecary.
by
How
the
can we
men
improve the
be
literacy rate
perceived
among
as
ladies in
like
the court?
women aren't in their place the way
Still,
we
he
want them
chose
to
a
be or
roundabout
something like
way
that.
of
You know, like
carrying
the
it out.
times that they're not all going to be happy with women becoming more literate and independent and all that kind of stuff. So
Where'd
it's a
that
slippery
come from?
slope, sadly.
Just look what
You know,
happened. Turns out the
hopefully it
girl who
all
was
works
reading the
out.
novels out loud for
We
us
have to wait
lost
and
her
see.
voice from reading too much. So she's working hard to make copies for all of us.
Good girl.
Hey, where's all this coming from?
This is your name. Try writing it yourself.
I had no idea that my name was so complicated looking. Eventually, I'm going to have to leave the rear palace and find a job on my own. Being able to read and write should help. How's this
Keeps
I'm
helping?
proud of her.
hugging her,
Shaoran's
massaging her.
thinking about her future in her own way.
She's right, though.
All right,
Like, this is
let's
good for
pick
her.
up the pace a bit. Is Princess Lingley permitted to go on walks now, my lady?
Yes, the pavilion has become too small for her, so I asked if she could step foot in the courtyard. As you see, she loves running all over the place. I'll have 2 eunuchs follow her and act as guards. but I would like you and Hongyang to accompany her as well.
As you wish.
I was gonna say,
All
this
of
little
the
girl's
Emperor's
gonna be like
previous children
Maoma's
passed
shadow,
away when they were young.
probably.
Well, this feels like a bit of an overreaction for a simple walk. I understand.
You know a great deal about flowers and creatures, Maomao. Would you mind instructing Lingli when you walk with her? After all, you never know where marriage will take you.
The princess is still a baby, but in a decade or so, talks of marriage may arise. And if she went to a foreign nation, she might not necessarily be welcomed.
Man, Maomao's
Having
thinking
knowledge
long
of both
term.
medicines and poisons can only help her. And the reactions to seeing the princess are mixed. Everyone has their own opinions about her.
Wait, don't run off! What is it?
I'll go look. A kitten?
Oh, it's the cat. Is it the same? Okay, yeah, it looks like the same one from the credits. Is it gonna be like part of their lives now?
Princess!
Why do I have to catch it? Oh well.
Oh.
I gotcha!
Oh. Adorable.
It looked to me like you were trying to catch it, weren't you?
Yes. Thanks for helping out.
Here. See ya.
This random girl is like, hey, I'm gonna step on you and
Maomao.
catch this cat.
A cat, yes.
I feel like she'll be around more often. Maybe
But
this
it's
was like a
covered in
new
dirt.
character,
The princess
little
shouldn't touch
secret
it until it's
introduction or
clean.
something. I don't know.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, what have we here? Is that a kitty cat?
My recent find.
The poor creature can't stop trembling.
For one, there are practically no pets in the rear palace. Keeping an animal requires a permit, and cats and dogs need to be castrated. So where did this kitten come from?
Wrap a bottle of hot water in a cloth and put it next to it. That should keep it warm. A while back I found a cat too. It was also a calico.
Not much meat on these bones.
Guess what? I found our feline friend some goat milk.
He's so helpful. Like this, the quack doctor
Look at
is
her
really fun
little
character.
face. What a sweetheart.
I was really expecting in the
Not
early
nice.
season 1 that he
Jade
was going to be
Pavilion
like
had a visit.
replaced and be super resentful to
We've
Maomao
decided to keep
because
the
she was
kitten.
more knowledgeable and everything. But
Please
he
continue
fits
to
right
take
in.
care of the
I like
creature.
that they're kind of like this duo now.
Even the Emperor can be a doting father.
I know the kitten will be in good hands. Your name is Maomao, after all.
I started it on milk. But as it improved, I began feeding it shredded chicken. When we put down a box filled with sand, it relieved itself on its own.
Do you want to play with her?
I've never been very fond of cats.
Even with your name?
I get that a lot. You seem to be partial to them, Master Jinshi.
Clearly not as much as those two. For the life of me, I don't understand the obsession.
But according to all cat lovers, the fact that you can't tell what they're thinking is part of the whole allure. You can watch them for hours and never grow tired. Pretty soon, you're longing to pet them. Well, they usually behave coldly.
She ain't talking about cats.
As soon as you introduce food into the equation, they start warming up to you, which is vexing.
Yes, true.
When you reach that point, they say you pretty much give in.
Oh my.
Is there something on your mind?
I think I'm beginning to see the appeal.
Is that so?
In the end, they never figured out where the kitten came from. So they assumed she must have snuck in with a luggage cart that entered the rear palace. Later on, the cat was bestowed the grand title of Admonisher of Thieves. She was tasked with chasing down rats that could steal from the clinic's reserves.
Still, though, I'll never understand how they decided on the name. I mean, Maomao.
We'd better hurry
Oh,
and
that's
get
gonna be
this place
fun.
cleaned up.
You're right. The
Maomao
caravan
and
should be
Maomao.
arriving soon.
What caravan?
Oh, this must be the new one from the credits. Looks like there's 2 of them, though. They look very similar. I'm very excited to dive into these ending credits. We're going to save them officially for the next episode because we're doing 2 today, guys. I love that they have a cat now into the story. I love that it's going to be like a presence, you know, and because it's in the opening credits, you think it's going to be around a lot. So I'm really excited because it's just adorable. And yeah, we're going right to the next one, guys. So here we go.
This newest caravan. It's considerably larger than what usually comes in.
All right, guys, welcome back to episode 2 of season 2. Episode 26.
This size is not altogether unusual given their anticipated duration of stay.
A brand new lady-in-waiting will be joining us here shortly.
A new lady-in-waiting?
What with Lady Gyokuyou falling pregnant once again, we'll be needing all the help we can get around here.
Another concubine recently arrived with over 50 ladies-in-waiting and serving girls.
Yeah, they didn't say the number of how many that other lady-in-waiting has, but like, there's 50? That's crazy.
Makes sense.
Too
Lady
many,
Gyokuyou
in my
having but
own
5
opinion.
attendants while being the Emperor's favorite presents a poor look.
Lady Liwa has 30 in the Crystal Pavilion alone. The Garnet Pavilion has over double.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's not so outrageous. I don't know. I don't know this stuff, guys. 50 sounded like a lot, but if other one has 30 already, like maybe it's not that much of a difference.
The caravan will be here any day now.
Caravan?
Oh, that's right. Maomao wasn't here the last time it came by, was she?
You'll love it. This one's apparently even bigger than the last.
You requested to see me, my lady?
Sheen, pass these out.
We're shopping at the caravan market. I'll have one of the ladies in waiting see to the matter.
Thank you. That is all.
That was a weird interaction. I'm just saying, like, she calls her in, says, hey, do this, and then she's basically like, I'm going to have this person do this.
From the clinic.
And they're like,
A
okay,
message from
have a
the
good day.
clinic,
And
you
I'm like,
say.
what? Oh, sinister look there.
The caravan is only set to stay for 5 days.
She up to something, maybe.
Unfortunately, as a bottom-tier servant, I have to wait until the concubines and their ladies-in-waiting have had their pick.
You don't think I spend too much, do you?
Not at all. I'd say, if anything, you were over-modest. More caravan merchants will be arriving tomorrow, so let's tidy up what we got today.
Yes, ma'am.
Curious.
Put it on.
Is there something wrong?
All of the sleeved robes and skirts here feature belts that tie right up under the wearer's chest.
Oh.
Were these the only designs of garment they had on offer?
They were at nearly every stall.
Lady
What's
Gyokuyou's
she thinking?
pregnancy isn't yet known to those beyond the palace walls. Customarily, merchants tailor their wares to the tastes of the customer. For Lady Gyokuyou, that would be dresses with belts around the waist. However, if her belly were to grow bigger, she would have to favor less restrictive outfits. Could it be simple coincidence? Or did they bring these designs fully cognizant of their upcoming demand? My lady, tomorrow you should ask if they have robes whose style of belt is designed tight about the waist.
Yes, quite. It's prudent to keep a variety of designs around. Please, confer this
Yeah,
to
because
all
they're
the
still trying to
merchants for me.
conceal her pregnancy at the moment. They don't want it known to everybody.
Seems like Lady Gyokuyou and Lady Hongyang got the inference.
But the question is raised, like, I mean, it's hard to imagine a whole
it's nothing but
caravan
leftovers for us
of
last day
groups of
shoppers,
people
Wow!
all
so much, I
coming
don't know where to
knowing
start.
intently about this pregnancy to say, hey, we want to sabotage and only sell this kind of clothing to have her show more.
I did receive an
I
allowance
feel like
from Lady
that's too
Gyokuyou,
far-fetched, but let's have this play out, I guess.
I'll take this. Looks good.
She's happy.
If I'd had a little sister,
good friend.
would she have been a creature much like this?
I feel like we're in Agrabah, like sugar dates and pistachios. She needs to find a lamp, right?
Jasmine tea.
I'll take this, please.
Huh?
How's the kitty doing?
Oh, it's her. She's fine.
They gave you time off too, Shisui?
Mm-hmm. Glad you can make it, Xiaolan. Buy anything yet?
No, I'm just here to look.
They know each other.
I was gonna say, you always hold your breath when there's like a new character introduced, but
Would that make her a maidservant in the laundry
you
area
see
too?
them all in the credits,
We
kind
don't
of
wanna
just being
block the
friendly
stalls,
to each
so
other.
let's
So
try
I
and move
feel
on.
like this is maybe just an
I'll take
extra
3
new
bulbs,
friend,
please.
you know, and not anything to read
What a
into
nice
as
surprise. I didn't know
evil,
you had friends,
nefarious
little
things
lady.
happening behind the
Dr.
scenes. Like, I
Claxon
feel like
and
she's just
Virgin Barbs
another
may
good
like
person.
malice, but that doesn't
We're gonna
stop
find
them
out.
from piercing just as deeply.
Oh, what a cutie!
Just for today. A special treat, my little ladies.
A plate of mooncakes? Now it's a celebration!
If she came here around when concubine Lowland joined the inner court, she's been here about half a year.
They're staying around longer than usual this time.
Between us, I hear it's because an envoy from a foreign land will be arriving soon.
Off topic, but there's been a strange odor coming from the north side these days. It's quite odd. Oh,
The north?
Oh, I wonder why. I guess you work over there, Shisui, and that's how you noticed?
no, but the shrubs out there are free to grow wild and thick.
Oh, she draws too.
You're talented.
Oh, thanks. Since no one's been disturbing that patch of land, there are insects galore.
Insects can be used
So
in
she's gonna be the
medicines,
bug
too. For
expert,
example,
and Maoma's gonna be the
aphrodisiacs are made
poison
from praying
expert, and
mantises
everything. Like, they're gonna
eggs.
collaborate,
And
I feel.
earthworms can reduce fevers.
You should see how huge the spiders get there.
Spiders? They're hard to collect, and that's why I haven't harvested any yet.
Wanna go check them out?
Yes, most urgently.
Not only is this one
And
crunchy,
they're now
but it's all
BFFs.
kinds of pretty colors, but as it turns out, it also happens to be delicious.
A few days after
Someone's
the
up to
caravan
something.
left, scented oils became all the rage in the rear palace. The imports from the west have a strong scent. Individually, they have a pleasant aroma, but mixed together, it's awful.
Oh, jeez.
It was an accident! Rose, huh? I bet if I sold the perfume I extracted before, I would have made a killing. No, concentrated rose oil adversely affects pregnancy. And given the situation at the Jade Pavilion, we can't afford the risk of...
Uh-oh.
Sniff, sniff. I know this scent.
Wow. Getting a good whiff.
I have to go. To the place most influenced by fads. The Crystal Pavilion.
It's you, so I won't ask.
Sheen, the Crystal Pavilion's head lady in waiting, was compelled to write an official complaint. I thought even you would exercise more restraint than this.
Please forgive
There's a
me.
reason, though.
I got a little too worked up and acted without thinking.
You sound like some deranged pervert making excuses.
I will get consent before my next sniff session.
Stop sniffing people!
My goodness! Master Jinshi, would you mind reading that list out loud for everyone to hear?
Of course. There's rose, frankincense, benzoin, parasol, cinnamon.
Those all just sound like different aromas.
They are. More specifically, they're the names of scents and oils I detected on the court ladies today.
And the problem is?
Oh, mixed
They
together,
all
it
have
means
adverse
something
effects
else.
on pregnant women.
Ooh.
Continue.
Is this like a
In
big
addition
plot
to
to
all the
like
scented oils, the caravan was also selling spices and teas.
take out the
I
baby or
purchased
something?
all of these items from them.
In short, their presence would increase the possibility of a miscarriage occurring.
Wow.
Everyday quantities don't cause problems, but
Maybe it is a full
excessive
caravan of people
they've been known to
plotting
have abnormal effects.
this.
I should
Like,
have immediately
that's wild.
realized this when I bought them. Could you please investigate the merchants?
We'll search for suspicious persons.
Doesn't this incident seem familiar to you?
Familiar how?
Something whose side effects aren't well known, but isn't out of place at the rear palace. Princess Lingli. It made her fall ill and killed concubine Li Hua's child.
The powder.
What are you trying to say? We should assume someone brought poison into the rear palace? With malintent?
Right now, I know several ingredients were being sold, and at first glance, they wouldn't typically be considered dangerous. But they can be used to make poisons, and that's what's so troubling. I believe it
This,
would be
like,
wise to
I'm
warn the other
blown away.
consorts
Like,
as
this is
well.
pretty big conspiracy if it's
I shall
intentional.
handle it.
And I
All
keep
these
thinking, like, in my head, like, I
coincidences
don't think it's a
align to
full
become
caravan of
inevitability
people.
reminds
It's
me of that
probably like a small group, though.
Would you?
Yes, Lady Gyokuyou.
Suire, the court lady who came back from death and escaped,
yeah.
is still missing. Is she involved? The attempted assassination during the ceremony most likely involves several people. There's no telling how far their reach extends.
Oh, does the same group, maybe?
How much is conjecture and how much is speculation? Is this just simply a coincidence, or part of a larger conspiracy? Even I have no idea.
I could have sworn that was poison.
In small amounts, poisons can be medicines. Besides, a cup of this stuff diluted with water isn't strong enough to have any negative effect. Additionally, I'm not pregnant.
I'll take your word for it. Can you make me some too?
What kind would you like?
The same as you're drinking.
That's the last of it. Steeping again will end up making it watery.
That'll be fine.
She just wanted her tea in peace.
So what other effects does this tea
He's
have?
inserting himself
It's
again.
known for calming the mind. It also improves sleep. While it's not good for pregnancies, it actually aids in giving birth. I hear it helps during the delivery process. White tea.
I told you I wanted it watery.
Actually, wait. I just remembered hearing another
spoiled,
side effect
man.
Jasmine has.
Which is?
For men, it is known to decrease their virility. What a look. Guess he didn't find that funny. I should get a snack.
I don't care much for this. I'm leaving.
I messed up.
Oh, he drank it all, though.
Master Jinchi.
So, did you tell them?
Yes. Also, middle-ranked concubine Jean has just passed away.
Concubine Jean? Poison.
Oh, geez.
She's right.
She doing it intentionally? Man, like, this is fun. I feel like we're right back into it, guys. We have a whole new conspiracy. It's got to be a conspiracy. It can't just be a coincidence. Like, we learned in season 1 that nothing is coincidences anymore. Like, it's all part of something larger. What blew me away is that it could potentially be the same people involved that went after the assassination attempt of Jinchi in season 1 and all that. Like, that could be a whole interesting thing. Like, they mentioned Sweet A, of course. I saw this online, and I found this very interesting. They said that Sweet A, they compared her to Maomao as basically like a Sherlock Holmes and the villain of Sherlock Holmes, Moriarty, I think. I'm trying to think of his name. Moriarty, I think. And that fits so well. And ever since I read that online, I was like, oh man, Sweet A is like just like Maomao, so knowledgeable with the poisons, but she's using that knowledge for ill purposes versus helping people like Maomao. So it's kind of like two sides of the same coin. Very interesting. But yeah, guys, this conspiracy, it's got to be a conspiracy, as I keep saying. It's going to have to play out further. We had some concubine we don't know pass away. We're going to probably, I'm assuming, learn about that in the next episode. And gosh, man, time is just going to have to tell about when this is all going to get revealed and the hows and the whys of it all. And I was talking over this whole ending credits. I missed it, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to check out the ending credits next time. Let's see a little preview. Looks like the flower was staining the hand. We saw that in the opening credits, too. Someone got burned? Okay, wow. All right, well, we have a lot to look forward to, guys. In the future, guys, we will be doing 2 episodes per video. I ideally expect them out every Friday about 1 o'clock Eastern time is my goal to get them out. So be on the lookout on the channel for more reactions coming soon for this awesome show, guys. We're in season 2, just getting started. Please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of these episodes and this reaction and what you're hoping to see this season as well. Love to chat with you guys down below in the comments. And like I said, we'll be back soon for more. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time.